Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reviewing something a little bit different. Now this caught my eye when I went shopping. I was in a little delicatessen place, wholesalers that do the sort of exotic stuff, and this sort of caught my eye purely because of the name of it. And I have done my research since, and it turns out this is a marinade cum dip cum sauce that comes from Ghana. But it has got a very strange name, as I said, which did catch my eye when I saw it on the shelf, and I thought I've got to try this. Now it cost around about £5 for a jar. I suppose if you shop around you might get a little bit cheaper than that. But anyway, the stuff is called Shito. So I'm going to try and do something with it, and I'm just hoping that it doesn't taste the same as it sounds on the name. So we're going to give it a go.
Right. Now, the stuff that comes from Ghana. And it's, I think it's a sauce that is obviously famous to the Ghanaians. Ingredients, I don't know if you can see that very well. It says it's onion, sunflower oil, ginger, chili powder 5%, tomatoes, smoked herring, fish powder, smoked shrimp, crustaceans, powder, flavour enhancer, monosodium glutamate, salt and rosemary. So that's a very odd, strange kind of combination for me with fish in it, but there you go. Ghanaian's choice Shito sauce is best enjoyed when served with hot or cold meats, especially sausages, bacon, beef, burger and chop. It is also excellent with pies, fish and chips, rice, bread, potatoes and cheese. And it comes from Suya Foods, Europa House, Harwich. Very good. Anyway, as you can see, the band is intact, so it's not been opened, so this is going to be unusual for you and for me. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shake, as you can see the chilies in it. Anyway, we're going to crack it open and see what it's like. Can see it's very oily, and as you can see the sauces, the heavier parts of the sauce have all gone to the bottom. But I've got a plate. Let's excuse my camera work because I'm doing this one-handed. I'm going to put a bit on a plate just to see what it's like. And see if it's Shito or Shito good. Right, here goes nothing.
It's quite subtle. The heat is starting to come through. It's actually got kind of a beefy flavour to it.
You can see the oil while the oil spreads out. It's very difficult. I've never tasted anything quite like it. I mean, the heat is good. Yeah, that's quite nice actually. Quite nice. So there are underlying hints of fish, sort of flavour to it.
I think if you was doing fried chicken, this would be a great little marinade for fried chicken. If you put the chicken pieces in the fridge overnight, let them marinate away, and then put them out next day and put them in the air fryer. Maybe just top them up a little bit, or put them in the oven, however you want to cook them. And that way, I think this would be great for that. But I'm quite impressed with that actually, because the heat is, I can take some serious heat in food. I like my fowls and my vindaloo curries. I can take some serious heat, and that is kind of a mild. Well, it's a mild to hot heat, which I think most people could go to. I think there'd be obviously a few people. It's always too hot for me, but I would say the majority of people could handle this quite nicely. As I said, it's not a bad flavour to it. As I say, it's got a sort of meaty, fishy back taste to it, and then you go through that, and sort of you can taste like the texture of the chilies as you're eating it, and then you get the warmth of the chilies that come through after that. So I'm going to be interested to see what it's like as a cooked item. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to wait for my spuds to boil. And then I'm going to serve them up, which I'll show you. Then I'll put them in the air fryer for probably about 15 minutes or whatever, and we'll see how it looks. All right, excellent.
Right, now my spuds are part boiled, so I'm going to drain them, shove them in there, and then shove them in the air fryer. Just let them to drain for a minute, make sure most of the water has escaped. Give them a little bit of a shaky. Take them over to my Pyrex dish. Right, this is going to be guesswork because we've never done it before. So I'm going to put in 2 of these dessert spoons. I'm going to give it a good old stir in. I've got to say one thing, it does actually taste better than it smells. I wouldn't say it has the greatest odour in the world. Not bad, but just not great. It's the best way of describing it. But I'm just going to maybe just try a little bit more. So say 2.5. Scattered over the top. I've gained myself a cameraman because I couldn't do this on my own. Right, they're in the air fryer. I'm going to pop them in for, I think, about 8 minutes, and I'm going to check on them and then maybe do them a little bit more, turn them over, shake them up a little bit, and we'll see. This is all guesswork. Right, we've just done 8 minutes, so let's have a little look. Yep, looking okay. I'm going to, skins are nice and start nice and crisp up. I'm just going to put them on for about another 3-4 minutes just to give them a right good crispiness. Right, that is the time up, and that's how they look quite nice actually. Look quite nice. I'm just going to hold the camera for a second, and I will get back to you. I'm just going to put them out on a plate. All done. Now I must admit, it did pong a little bit in the air fryer. No, I always say, proof is in the taste, and not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Cool, the heat. Cool, the heat's coming through quite a bit now, the back of my throat. I can handle the spice, but it's just the back of the throat. But yeah, very nice. But could I live without it in my life? I have so far, and I probably still could. I wouldn't say it's the greatest thing I've ever had in my life, but it is different, something a little bit different. If you wanted to give it a try, I still think, as I said, it does say on the jar that it's meant for meat, fish and stuff like that, or as a dip. I'd try something different with it, and it's okay, but it's not grand. But I would still say that you are better off to have it as a marinade for chicken or something like that and fry it, or just have it as a dip. The heat seems to have intensified since I cooked it. So is Shito really Shito? Well, I'll be honest, it's not the best dough that I've ever had in my life. But, you know, everyone's their own taste. And on that bombshell, I bid you a good farewell. Thank you so much for watching. And if you do get the chance to like and subscribe that to the channel, that would be fantastic. And we will see you very, very soon in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Ta-da!